Right, I think we should be live. Bring the microphone a little bit closer. I think most people in the lobby by now as well. Still got 5 minutes or so, but alright, let me go ahead and share the stream first. Let me go ahead and just share this first, and then I'll join the chat. Right. Still got some people to join. And yeah, apologies if you can hear my fan, it's very much needed right now. Loud and clear. Nice, nice. And yeah, welcome to another preseason race. My god, the amount of preseason race this league is doing at the moment is a little bit off the charts. But yeah, I think this is the 5th preseason race. This is my 4th one I've done. I did do Australia last time out. Just couldn't really be asked for that, and yeah, it's not an amazing track for me, but we won the last preseason race I did. That was at Brazil, which is very, very good, so it worked really well around there. This one is a little bit different, so this is the split one, so these will all be in the top tier of GASR, so everyone here will be in tier 1 either as a full driver or reserve driver. We are running full qualifying here. The weather is set to dry, and it's a 50% race, so it's pretty much exactly what the league race would be, par the weather. And yeah, we've got likes of Carl on here, Suzuki, Schumacher, lots of other very, very fast people. So this will be a little bit more of a test, and a little bit more like the real thing, especially with the full qualifying. Short qualifying is a little bit more forgiving, I think. So yeah, should be interesting. And yeah, I think the reason why they're doing so many preseason races is because there's been so many people who have joined this league. It's gotten a lot more popular, so I think there's going to be quite a few divisions. Not quite sure how many there are going to be, maybe 4 or 5 divisions. So that's the reason why they're doing it. We are hoping to start the season probably early August, that kind of range. So yeah, I don't know what the track will be next week. I don't know if I will race next week. Very much depends on the track. But Spa here, if you follow me on Instagram, did a pretty good lap on qualifying. Qualifying practice I did yesterday, which was pretty good here. Race pace feels pretty good. Obviously, I know people like Carl are racing, who's going to be definitely the benchmark. So yeah, just might as well get some more practice in. I'd rather it be the actual league race. I would have preferred that, but I think the league organisers still have a lot of work to do with the other divisions, things like that. So yeah, looking forward to it. And yeah, I won't be showing my setup for someone who just asked. That is for my members only. So if you click the join button, join my Discord. If you're part of my Discord, you'll know I'm very, very active in the Discord. If you tag me anything, if you DM me any footage, anything you want me to answer or review, then that's what I've been doing quite a lot. And yeah, I'll have all my setups in there, discounts on one-to-one coaching, and yeah, just making sure I'm very active in there to try and really help people as much as possible, and hopefully they've been benefiting from that as well. So yeah, the setup I've got on here I think is pretty good. Obviously you can make some changes when it comes to the real thing, but yeah, let's see how it goes. So yeah, looking forward to it. Luckily we don't have to worry about the weather or anything like that. Qualifying is probably the weakest part of my game, so not expecting to be on pole here. I'm expecting people like Carl, Schumacher, Suzuki, Anton, and there's some other really, really fast drivers in qualifying. Someone's driving on a motorbike for some reason, right by my house. But yeah, qualifying, if we can just be up there, that's the main thing. Strategy is quite open, and for this game in general, I think strategy is all over the place. It can be 1 stops, it can be 2 stops. I don't think there's going to be any 3-stop races, to be honest. I can't think of a track where a 3-stop would really work. It would be cool if there was, but I don't think there is. So yeah, 1 stop or 2 stop, and I think you'll probably see most people on the same strategy here. Just depends on what tyre they decide to start with. Obviously we've got safety cars. If we have a little look, let's see, simulation settings. So safety car, oops, is it on? Where is it? There you go, yeah, it is on. So yeah, it looks like we're about to get underway. So yeah, full qualifying, so we don't need to go out straight away. And let's do this. Yeah, hearts in this game are just really... I'm not sure what this purple thing is in the chat. Hello Danny, thank you for joining. Okay, what are we choosing here? So I'm going to choose harder, just so we have 2 hard tyres for the race, because even though it's not many laps around here, it's a very, I think it's probably the longest lap off the calendar if I'm not mistaken. Especially in lap time, I think it easily is. So yeah, even though it's not many laps, the thing is mediums just go off so fast in this game. If you could be on the hard tyre the entire time, that would probably be the fastest strategy in a 50% race. So yeah, so weather's going to be set to dry. And yeah, so we've got Q1, Q2, Q3. So this is bit more of a practice like the real thing, which is why I kind of decided to do this race today. This is my first full qualifying I've done in this game, so let's see how this goes. And thank you for everyone joining so far. So yeah, let's do this. So yeah, we're just gonna wait, let some people go out first. I don't think anyone's going to go out straight away, so that's the thing of this full qualifying. You see it in esports as well, people go out on like an intermediates or something like that, so. You were just watching my AOR race from 2014. Yeah, AOR back in the day, I think it used to be called ARL, Apex, what was it called? Yeah, Apex Online Racing, but then it was Apex Racing League, I think it used to be called. And yeah, back in the day, years and years ago, so well over a decade now, yeah, that was the league to be in. That was kind of like the PSGO of today back then, so yeah, good memories playing in those games for sure. Oh, someone's left. But yeah, League Racing I feel has been, it's got way more competitive, that's for sure, but I don't know, I feel like the space has got a little bit more toxic though, but maybe that's because everyone's taking it a lot more seriously, a lot more competitive and stuff, so. But for me now, I'm not old, but I'm turning into an older man now. I think obviously I want to win and still be competitive.
There are a few cars out on track, perhaps we should get out there before it gets too busy.
Yeah, I still want to be competitive, but yeah, I also want to have fun as well at the same time, so. Yeah, whereas I think back in the day when I was first getting into League Racing, it was kind of all or nothing. Carl's going out already, so let's see what he does. I need to get some blackout lines in this room because every time at around this sort of time, the light just shines through a certain way where it just blocks you, like it's almost, you can almost see it on the wall. It's like literally the most annoying thing. Oh, Monaco. God, Monaco. If a league ever does Monaco, then I won't be racing in that league. So if this league decides to put Monaco in, yeah, I probably won't be racing in it, or I'll definitely be missing that race, that's for sure. So a fair few people out on track, but let's see what Carl can do. Probably the benchmark, especially when it comes to qualifying, so let's see someone random has just joined. Let's see what happens to it. So you see that driving style where he's very smooth at first, but then really super aggressive. And I think he's backed off a lap already, so... But yeah, it's yeah, that driving style is definitely going to be a lot more beneficial in the quali. It's not so much to get rotation, it's to slow the car down, so you can brake even later and then really use it to slow it down. Problem is when you do that in a race, that's just going to overwear and overheat the tyres a lot more. Like if you watch Jan Rotberg in esports, in the race, I'd say one of the smoothest drivers, was one of the fastest drivers in the race as well, so... Yeah, when the tyres wear, I think that's the big thing about this game. And this is a debate I have with a lot of people in my Discord, if you're watching. We have some nice, healthy debates about this. For me, I think setups, a lot of people focus too much on what gives them the fastest one-lap pace setup or the perfect conditions when the tyres at the full grip, you're not losing the balance, and then they decide that's the best setup. Obviously, you do want to be fast, but you want to have the setup that is going to give you the best average lap time over the race, not just the best lap time. There's definitely a difference between the two, so that's kind of what I like to go for, which normally means I do suffer a little bit of the quality. A lot of that is down to my driving style as well, but yeah, it's something you definitely need to consider. So let's see what Carl does here. He's probably got enough fuel to go for another lap. Let's see what first sector Anton does. So obviously you saw my Instagram, I did do a 40.8, so getting into the 40s. Doing it in the actual thing, it's a different story though. Let's see what Carl does. Missing apex quite a bit there, again. So a good first sector is probably like a very low 30. It's like a really good first sector. 30.3 on the second lap tyre as well, that's pretty decent. So he wouldn't have lost too much performance because he went quite slow on this out lap, so... Pretty smooth through that. A pretty good middle sector is a very low 43, maybe even better. But I don't think, if he does a 42, I'll be blown away. But I think it'll be a low 43. It'll be a good middle sector. Yeah. And a good last sector would be, my best is like a 0.6, so if we did like a 0.7, 0.8, 27.7, 0.8, that would be pretty good. So I'd say he's on track now for like a low 41? 41.2, something like that, I reckon, 41.2. If I'm right, let's see if I'm right. A bit of a bad exit though. 41.2, told you. 27.4 last sector, that's ridiculous. Must have saved all his ERS for that. Yeah, got that bang on. That's really good for a Q1. But Carl, in qualifying, I think he's... he plays the game a hell of a lot, but he's very, very good in qualifying. Not to say he's not good in the race, but he's definitely a lot stronger in qualifying. Like compared to me, he's way faster in qualifying. In the race, I think there are going to be a lot of tracks where we can be the same pace and fight against them pretty comfortably in the race. But issue is we've got to be quite close in the quali first.
Okay, the forecast looking good for this session. We've got dry weather all the way.
Right, I better get out on track actually. Leaving a little bit late. So yeah, free aero. Okay. Let's put a little bit of fuel in as well, just in case. Why can't drivers have both driving styles? Yeah, you can, but it just takes a lot to switch around in
Okay,
between.
that's all the checks complete. We're ready to
I
go.
have tried to be. I have added more aggression to my driving style, but to build that muscle memory, it's not something you can just do instantly. It's something that takes a while to do. So, Carl's been driving at this for about 2 years now. I've started to up my aggression, but let's go. So yeah, those are pretty good times for the Q1. So the goal is just to get through at this stage, that's all it is. So yeah, we're not going to be giving it the absolute maximum on this next lap, so...
And that's P13, P13.
For me, if we can be in the top 4, top 5, that's good enough. We've got a car that's going to be very quick in the race. So... shit. Just save a bit of yes, left it in medium by accident. Oh my god, I've left it in medium. That's really stupid. I might have to do another lap. Yeah, I'm going to have to do another lap. That was really stupid. Well, that's just made it a lot harder. That's good. Oh yeah, sorry giving you my neighbour's fault, they literally barks 24/7. Yeah, so don't leave your ES and medium on the outlet. Purple middle sector. Don't think we did a purple middle, but
We've dropped to P17, P17.
there we go.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Good.
And we've dropped to P12.
That was really, really bad. My fault. Well, I was always too cautious. But I reckon some people retired we should be okay, but yeah, that wasn't good.
3 minutes to go.
Yeah, I don't think the lap was terrible, just doing that extra up there, but Carl did it as well. I do this section way too cautious. But we're not going to have a chance to do another lap. Like, everyone in this league is just ridiculously fast in qualifying. It's so annoying. Yeah, we're not that time. Let's see how much wear we get off these laps. We just gotta hope these people don't improve, because otherwise we're in big trouble. But these people all might be on... I hope that these people are not going to be fast enough. They could be in trouble. Oh my god. Could be in trouble. Oh yeah, we've got Gladdy as well. That's not a good press up to it. Oh my god, yeah, we could be in trouble here. Oh no. Just praying we get through this. Oh god. Let's see what he does first. I think we should be fine now. Oh my god, these guys are improving. Oh my god. If this guy doesn't improve, he'll be fine. Or doesn't beat me. Oh yeah, I think we're fine now. Yeah, we're fine. Wow, okay. That was a bit scary. God. Yeah, to be honest, the lap didn't feel that bad. Like, I think Carl went round twice as well. So, let's see. How much slower did he go? So, he did a 56 first lap when he backed off. And what did I do? Yeah, so he went 6 seconds faster. So he went way, way slower on his lap he aborted. So maybe I went a little bit too fast because the first and last sector is really good. Let's see. What did he do in that lap? Yeah. I think we just went too fast. Like, if you can kill your tyres so quickly in this game. Plus, we were a little bit cautious, but the lap didn't feel horrendous. My PB is a 40.8, so that's like a second away. But, okay. We just got through, that's the main thing. That's all that matters at the moment, so... But, like, another 2/10 would be putting us, yeah. Yeah, we were less than a 10th away from going out, and... well, about just over a 10th, but... Okay. Hey, Mark Subaru. Hello, legend. Thank you, bro. Hope you're keeping good, man. Yeah, people say the volume's all different, but for me, I can't change the volume with this mic. This is as loud as this mic goes, unless I make it really bad quality, so I'll try and speak louder, but... So yeah, let's see the delta between... See, what's that? So yeah, that's a second. Look at it, it's a second faster. That just shows you. Yeah, I think Carl was the only other person. He did like a really good time as well, but everyone else I think did it on like their first lap. So yeah, look, it's a second difference. It's insane. 16% more.
The report's good. We're looking at a dry session.
So I'm probably just gonna go out straight away in this, just to do a lap on these super used tyres.
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
But I'm doing good, Mark. Hope you're doing good, man. Whole setup will be in my Discord. So yeah, that is for my members only. That's one of the perks of that. So yeah, if you subscribe to that or join that, you will get access to all of my setups. You'll get access to it forever. Update them all the time as well. So yeah, this lap is not going to be... This is going to be really, really slow, but I just want to do the lap to get out there as well. So. Yeah, these tyres will be cooked already, these ones. On the stairs already horrendous on this. To even get in the 42s will probably be a good lap on these tyres, so. %. Work. I'm just going to leave it in 54 bias for this whole lap. Traction with this build. the understeer, but we'll complete the lap to get a delta as well. Delta is going to be insane when I go on fresh tyres. We'll do that. What's the wear? 25% wear, yeah. Yeah, I reckon the delta's like 1.5 seconds, something
Okay,
like
we've
that,
only got
or
one
more.
lap of fuel remaining.
I reckon it could be more. That's on new tyres.
And we've dropped to P12.
Right, new tyres. Yeah, the delta's going to be absolutely crazy between these tyres. So that's on used tyres. Yeah, but delta would be ridiculous. What is it going to be? Because we'd effectively done about 4 laps on these tyres, so... Yeah, first sector wasn't too bad, considering, but the middle sector, we just lose so much time. I reckon it could be 1.5, 1.7. Almost 2 seconds, I reckon. Let's see. If it's 2 seconds, that'd be great. 1.9. Yeah. So that's quite a lot. So I think I'll go out now, just to give myself time.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Just in case I have to come in and do another lap if I had to, so... Don't really want to, but I'd rather be in the top 10 than not in the top 10. Way lower fuel now as well.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining. We've dropped to P15. to P15.
Still not incredible that. Oh my god. Still pretty shocking up. I didn't feel too bad though, that's the thing, that's crazy. PB is a 40.8, so a little bit cautious in this first sector, but 6 tenths, that's ridiculous. Time for another lap anyway. People in this league are just so fast in qualifying, it's so annoying. It's ridiculous. Yeah, there's probably a couple tenths pretty comfortably there, but yeah, still. Just gotta pray that these other people don't improve that much behind. And if you do get through, that absolutely send it. So he's not improving, the Ferrari. That's one. Just gotta hope the others do it. Just gotta pray. On mediums. What? So I think the people who can beat me, well, he's on mediums, so I hope he wouldn't. I think this guy can. Anton can. Ferrari can as well. Getting sick right now. See, who's going to finish off first? A bit of Ferrari finishes first. Oh, he's using ERS going round the corner. He's 7th. How are people so fast in quality? It's ridiculous. I reckon this guy will improve. Let's see what this Ferrari does. He's run out of deployment. Okay, that's not one. It's gonna be close. Oh my god. people so fast this qualifying, man. Yeah, I'm going to be knocked out. Unless this guy doesn't improve. It's all about this guy. Yeah, I'm getting knocked out. I get through by the skin of my teeth. He's got no deployment though. Yeah, it's all down to this guy. I literally have just made it through. Wow. Made it through by 25 hundredths of a second. So, God. F my life. Yeah, I was a bit cautious on that, but I felt like it was going to be way faster than that though. That's... yeah. Just... I don't know how people are so good in quali, just like pushing to the limit. But then, like, not to be disrespectful, but... where is it? Make the face? Yeah, he's really quite quick in the quali, but in the race, not that his pace is bad, but we can beat him quite comfortably in the race, but then... yeah, maybe am I just driving too cautious or what? I have no idea. Yeah, the pace is there. In practice, I did a 40.8 in practice. So, and before this, I was doing like 41 zeros in the short quali. So, yeah, I think we're just being way too cautious. Way too cautious. So yeah, we've just got to absolutely send it on this last lap now. So yeah, we've done the job. We need to get through to Q3. Now this is where it matters. So if we can just be in the top 5, that'd be incredible. But people just, I don't understand, they're so good in quali. It's insane. So good in quali, but they're not as consistent in the race. Oh, so do we have 2 fresh tyres? Yes, we have 2 fresh tyres. Okay. That's good then. Oh yeah, we get an extra set, don't we? So yeah, that's fine. We have 2 fresh tyres, that's good. Yeah, we have just got to send it now. Yeah, no holding back. Give it a complete send. Because yeah, 41.5 is a terrible lap. I think my best medium lap is a 41.4, so... so we literally just scraped through, but... but, yeah, I think people just... I don't know, just their driving style, they're just used to pushing to a bit more, but when they try and do it in the race, it kind of backfires. Whereas with me, when I'm being a bit too cautious and smooth, it backfires in the quality, but then it's much more beneficial in the race, so... yeah, we have to sort this out for... yeah, got to practice full quality or something a little bit more, but in practice my pace and quality was pretty good here, so it's a little bit, but it's not over yet. Alright, you know what, I'm going to go out now as well. Actually, let's, yeah, I've got enough fuel,
Okay,
so.
there are only a few cars out on track.
Alright, I'm just going to send it now.
Checks complete, we're ready to go.
Okay. Yeah, let's give it a full send. Yeah, I forgot that we've got an extra set of softs for Q3, so that's good. This corner needs to get way better. Better, but yeah, the pace people were doing is still ridiculous. So it was way better, but sector 1 could have been a lot better. Turn 1 was really good, but this first sector here, after this first sector, these sequences of corners, been a lot better. Still only 7th on a 41-2. What?
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
He did this better. I bet the whole lap wasn't too bad. It was just that the middle sector. That's why I lost the most amount of time, I think. Middle sector, last chicane a little bit, but people in this league and qualifying are just ridiculous. Two sectors. So 2, 1, 3. 3 last sector. 9 middle. That's what we're doing. So yeah, first sector's pretty good. It's just the middle, mainly the middle sector. So like compared to Carl, I think my first and last are faster, but the middle, I've lost like 4 tenths in the middle. So Yeah, there's quite a bit of time in the middle sector. Just after the first sector split, you have that right, left, right before that tight right chicane. Right hairpin, sorry. Yeah, there's quite a bit of time there. But so yeah, it's mainly the middle sector. His last sector is ridiculous. He must be saving all of his battery for that last sector. I thought a 6 was a good last sector, but Jesus Christ. Yeah, still on the 2, and we're almost last still.
Okay,
crazy.
mate, our best lap so far, 1 minute 41.2.
Yeah, I think if we can try and beat everyone here and below, I think this top 4 is going to be hard to beat, but yeah. Let's go.
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out
Ganya,
there.
thank you for joining the membership, my friends. Make sure you follow the instructions on my welcome video and get yourself into Discord, get yourself connected for the instructions in Discord as well. But I know the race pace is really good around here, but and my quality pace, like in the practice, well, my PB would have been enough to be right up there, but just need to execute it a bit better. I'm going to be a little bit quicker outlap this time. I think my tyres are a little bit too cold. So going through this section, this is the section I went way too deep here. I was a little bit cautious for this right-hander, so there's a good 10th and a half just there. And then everywhere else, it's just about gaining half a tenth or more around a couple of corners. Like through here, I can gain some time. I'm going to be quicker out that now. Move these tyres up more. There we go. So about 1 to 2 degrees hotter now.
Thirty seconds left in the session.
Yeah, already not top 5. A 40.4? What? Huh? How's he done a 40.4? Fucking hell, man. What? He's run out of deployment. 40.5. We're 8th place of the 41-1. 9th place. We're almost last. What? How's he done a 40? Carl, stop playing this game, man. Jesus Christ. How the fuck has he done a 40.4? What? Carl, stop playing this game, man. You play it far too much. How's he done that? What? Yeah, so another 2 attempts. Another 2 attempts would be 5th. It's not too bad, but what's he done here? So he's done a 2.74. Fucking hell. How are we 9th on a 41-1? What? That's madness. I don't understand how people are this fast in quali. Seriously, I have no idea. I know he plays the game a lot, but 40.4, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, there's no way I could get a 40.4. I think I done a 40.8, so like a 6, like a super high 6 or 7 on a perfect lap. But no way. No way I'd be able to do that. That's ridiculous. But yeah, that is outrageous. 40.4. What? I have to watch that back. I'm gonna have to do a side-by-side comparison analysis of that. Jesus Christ. That is outrageous. Yeah. Even the amount of time he's played, like can you compare how much time you played against someone? Yeah, there will be a way, won't there? I really want to compare these hours. God. That's ridiculous. Like, I think the world record is like 40.7 or 8 in a TT. And I think online, you usually go about half a second faster than that. So, like, esport guys are... Yeah, I reckon they could probably do high 39s. They probably could, to be honest. But I don't think there'll be many who do the high... I'd be surprised if the whole grid was in the 39s in esports. Let's put it that way. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, let's just see what our race pace is like then, because that last lap didn't even feel that bad, to be honest. That felt, a 10. Yeah, definitely a 10 for 2 more. Well, I've done a 40.8, so I know there's more time, but yeah, normally if I'm within 2 and a bit tenths of my PB, that's normally not that bad, so unless that was his PB that he's just done, then if it's not, then that's quite terrifying. But he did a race around here like a month ago, and in the pre-season race then against quite a good grid, it was like, I think he was on pole with a 41.0. Next person was on like a 5 or 6. So we would have started P2 there, and now he's improved by 6 tenths. That's ridiculous. Outrageous. Yeah, so most people are going on hards. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do a comparison against that. Yeah, could be could be some of it in the setup as well, but yeah, the setup was pretty good in the race here for me. So let's just see how good it is. Let's increase that. Actually, I just want to double check. I know it is the right setup, but I just want to double check. Yeah. Yeah, it is. That was my last glimpse of hope. If I loaded in the wrong setup or something. How many times do you go to the gym a week? Just 4 times, that's all. Start on hards? Yeah, I know a lot of people starting on hards here, but I prefer starting on mediums. So let's see how it works out. Probably will work out horribly, but I prefer starting on mediums. But let's see. Alright, good luck. One of them, right? That's insane. I was pretty confident going into quality here. Jesus Christ. Another 10th, we would have been, I think, 5th, so...
We think it'll stay dry.
That's the thing I've got to focus on this season. It's not about trying to get pole or be Carl or people like that. It's just trying to get in this top 5 as much as possible. That's the goal. Kind of like a Jan Ortman of esports. We're a team new version of him. I'd be shocked if everyone in esports got into the 39s. I don't think that's going to be the case. I reckon in esports, I reckon it'd be like a 39.8 or something that would be pulled. Unless their build was a little bit faster. So, who have we got? How many people on mediums here? Yeah, got a few.
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
Right. Look.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race. Okay, DRS is now available. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. The track is clear, green flag. We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
I think I've just got away, but then yeah, overtaking someone. Good. Yeah, we got away, but I'm good.
Tyre wear's higher than we're expecting. We've got a new strategy available on your MFD if you want it. push now. We're boxing this lap. Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon. Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. You'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done. system. Okay, let's go now. Come on. Right, we have 2 stops left in this strategy. 2 more stops planned. Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Box, we're coming in this lap. Box this lap, please. Box this lap. So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate, or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge. Keep on him, you might make a mistake. Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta. Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Green flag. And gap to the car in front, 2.1 seconds. At the moment, the car behind is lapping faster than us by around a second a lap. box. Car ahead starting to create a gap. They're just starting to pull away from us now. Okay, gap ahead, 3.2 seconds. Try not to push the tyres too hard, you're probably losing some grip at this point. Behind's gaining on you by 5/10 a lap. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, gap to the car in front, 3.7 seconds.
What? Yeah, pace a lot better in the race, but yeah, right. Yeah, hard to medium's probably is the faster strategy there, but you need to be at the front to make it work. But yeah, pace much better in the race, but yeah, still lacking 10th or 2. Vaporizer was a little bit faster. At times I was fast. I couldn't tell whether I was running a lower downforce or higher downforce. I know Schumacher is running quite a bit higher downforce than me, so we might be running a little bit too low on the downforce potentially. But yeah, pace was good. Obviously getting the podium in the end. Very lucky not to. I'm pretty sure we didn't get damaged. If I got damaged, we would have been way slower. So yeah, when you're trying to overtake someone to turn 1, it's really hard because you have to outbrake the person you're overtaking, but then the guy ahead of him is going much slower. So yeah, probably won't be doing that in the real thing. Was quite fortunate not to kill Carl and some other people, so my bad for that. But yeah, we held up Carl a little bit when he came out of the pits. If he got past us, then he probably would have won the race. But yeah, one more lap he would have easily got us. But yeah, I think pace in the race was good. So the mediums at the start was good, but I think if we stayed in a DRS or vaporizer, we could have stayed with him. But we were just lacking at just a little bit of pace. So yeah, I reckon maybe we should be running a little bit higher. I know my setup, as you saw, 3.0 is very, very low. Yeah, I see most people running like 5 to 7, something like that. So yeah, I reckon we're probably running a little bit too low on the downforce, which, yeah. The thing is, as I've been saying, with the low aero versus high aero, if you run low aero, yes, you'll be fast on the straights, but when your tyres go off, if you don't have enough downforce, you're going to get a worse exit, and then you'll be slower down the whole straight anyway. The momentum won't carry itself. So if you actually got more downforce, get a better exit onto straights, you're going to be actually faster overall down the straight anyway. So yeah, I reckon from that, probably should have, probably have to add a little bit more wing to the setup to make it perfect, and that should give us some little bit more time in the quali and the race as well. So yeah, vaporizer very fast. Everyone was very, very fast. Everyone was super, super fast then. So yeah, lucky to Carl. Yeah, held him up a little bit and yeah, made a little bit of contact with him, but I don't think that cost him too much. I think making sure I stayed ahead of him when he came out the pits was crucial. Otherwise, he probably would have been with Suzuki. So yeah, I think a few adjustments to the set. I think driving wise, I drove pretty good. Yeah, didn't really make too many mistakes there. So, but like pace was pretty solid. Probably like a 10th behind vaporizer per lap. And I think in the first stint we were keeping up with Schumacher and the top medium runners. So yeah, to go from 9th to 3rd, I'll take that. So but we need to be in the top 5 if we want to be winning races consistently in the season. That's for sure. We can't keep being 9th. I think I qualified 9th at Brazil as well. So yeah, it feels like I'm in esports, even though in esports I'd be last by a mile. But yeah, it's the qualifying pace is pretty impressive here. So yeah, GG to everyone. And yeah, I think we've got another pre-season race, another one next week. Don't know if I'll be doing that. Depends on the track, but yeah, pace was pretty happy with that in the end. I think with some setup adjustments and just being a little bit better in the quality in terms of driving, just taking a few more risks. I think in the race it's good. I think just changing the setup a little bit will add a little bit more time in the race. So overall, yeah, not too unhappy about that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if he didn't go into the virtual safety car, I think there was a bit too much of a gap between him and Suzuki, so I think it would have been difficult for Carl. But yeah, he's rapid on this. Like, don't know how many hours he's played, but it's definitely paying off. That's for sure. But I think the race pace for me is good. I think we can definitely hang in there, but we just need to. We can't afford to qualify super, super low over a race, otherwise we can't keep doing comeback drives all the time. So yeah, I'll probably be testing a few more things. Setup was good, but I think we need to be making it work with 5 to 6 to 7 aero instead of a 3 aero. So I think that's what we're looking to do. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll do the interviews now on the GASR, and